I've been to many places, Marbella, Malaysia. I've traveled far and wide, Colombo, Melbourne. No place like my Lagos. My Lagos. Come feel the spirit of my echo. Achide is my echo. Let's go. Igaidungo, Olobo, Campos, Ebutemeta, Antio, Eyo Eko, Owo Eko, Oshodi, Oapago. Lagos is the place for me. Lagos is the place for me. I have been to London, I have seen America.
Hello and thank you for joining us on Themes Update for today. My name is Shola Kusoko. Now, the Economic Summit, also known as Ehingbeti, was created to serve as a platform for members of both the public and private sectors in the state to meet and strategically discuss factors to spur socio-economic and development of infrastructure in the state. Now, the summit revolves around generating and implementing innovations and ideas to cause undeniable economic growth and development in the state. The event that started as an annual event in 2000 has evolved to become a biannual conference. Themes Update. Progress report on the themes agenda. In Lagos, the Lagos Economic Summit, Ehingbeti, is one of the several innovative ideas that the government initiated to promote sustainable growth and development, a platform through which the state engages the organized private sector and the international community to generate policies that will enhance the state's socio-economic development. Since the first edition was held in 2000, the summit has developed into a constructive and engaging forum for the stimulation of socio-economic growth not only in Lagos but the country as a whole. As a result of the need for realistic assessment of implementable goals against set benchmarks, the summit, which started as an annual event, turned biannual in 2008. The first three editions were deliberately planned to be diagnostic in nature. These is to ensure that the challenges are properly identified and articulated so that short, medium and long-term solutions could be found for them. However, by the fourth summit in 2008, a blueprint had been developed for implementation. The government has since implemented over 150 resolutions reached at the past editions of the summit. For instance, a review of the implementation of the resolution and recommendation of the 2012 summit with the theme From Bricks to Brings, Lagos Holds the Key, revealed that a lot of successes has been recorded with achievable targets in full focus. The core areas of the summit in 2012 were power, agriculture, transportation and housing, which gave rise to the acronym PAR.
And the idea really is that Lagos is able to attract talent and retain talent, because it's believed that the biggest enabler to getting to where we want to be is that Lagos continues to be the hub for top-class talent in the world.
Themes Update. Progress report on the themes agenda.
Power is crucial to the improvement of economies, and with this in mind, the 7th Lagos Economic Summit, Ehingbeti 2014, is focused on power as the pivot for rejuvenating the Lagos economy and unlocking more investment opportunities. As we explore the opportunities in the Lagos power sector, theme: Power in the Lagos economy, real opportunities, endless possibilities.
In 2014, the summit with the theme Power in the Lagos Economy, Real Opportunities, Endless Possibilities focused mainly on the crucial issue of constant and sustainable electricity supply in the state.
4 sectors held the key to accelerating growth and putting people towards prosperity. They were power, agriculture, transportation, and housing. But I think what I'd like to share with you are the micro impacts of the building of 2 power plants alone. The power plants in Alausa and the one on the island, which were constructed in the aftermath of the last summit, enabled us to employ 259 people just during the construction alone. You have heard the story of the woman in the hospital. It strengthens our resolve that women will no longer lose their lives while trying to give life to their babies. Island Maternity, where incidentally I was born, is one of those facilities that have benefited from the IPPs, and these are areas where we can make only very restrictive impact, embedded generation. But 14 schools have been connected. Lion Building Police Formation and Zone 2 Police Formation have also been connected. So we have not only impacted hospitals, we have impacted learning, we have impacted security.
The essence of the 2014 summit focused on power was for more private sector to draw the attention of the government to places where its activities will enable the private sector achieve its potentials in terms of delivering of service, provision of opportunities, and growth of the economy.
Today, once we complete the rail, it's going to move 32.5 million people. It's going to shorten their journey times from 2 hours, 30 minutes to about 30 minutes, increasing many times over the productivity of our people. The whole IPP idea that you see when we talk about the IPPs of Lagos, Akute, Island 1 and 2, the IPP driving Alausa, basically trying to provide energy independence for Lagos, are things that have their roots in conversations around Ehingbeti. When we talk about the deep sea port today is going to give Lagos the chance to be one of the top 3 shipping positions in Africa. Because the Lekki deep sea port will multiply the capacity of the Apapa seaport by almost 3 times and make us control almost 50%, right, of the trading business in West Africa.
Massive investment and initiatives have been taken by the government with private sectors and developmental partners. The summit is not just another talk shop. Through the summit, the delivery of landmark projects such as Independent Power Plant, Lekki-Epe Expressway, Lekki-Ikoyi Link Bridge, Penn Cinema Bridge, Agric-Ishawa Road, International Airport Road, opening of regional roads and rehabilitation of Ibeju, Lekki-Epe Road Network, among others. It is not surprising that Lagos in the last 21 years has become a model for governance in the country. To sustain and surpass the current pace of development, the 2021 Ehingbeti Summit with the theme Greater Lagos, setting the tone for the next decade, was held on both virtual and physical platforms. Over 11,000 people from 10 countries participated, with an average record of 5,500 participants globally attending sessions daily. 146 speakers and panelists, 6 plenaries and 20 deep discussion sessions held during the event, with focus on 6 thematic areas, including making Lagos investment destination, strengthening governance and institutions, forced industrial resolution, opportunities, funding growth, and ensuring inclusive human capital development, and sustainability, resilience, and impact. At the end of the summit, key highlights were outlined that encompasses the resolutions to be implemented by the government before the next summit.
Based on the timelines to achieve the milestones that had been set, which initiatives need to be implemented immediately, which ones need to be implemented over the medium term, which is the 2030 to 2040 horizon, and then in the longer term, 2041 onwards, right? And then once that was done, and this was all the work that happened last year, what has then been happening this year, right, is really actually kickstarting implementation of the plan by going back to all the stakeholders that have provided inputs in the creation of the plan to actually share the current status of the plan and to make sure that we're not being blindsided and that the goals that had been set, the initiatives that had been defined, can actually help achieve the objectives that have been set.
Themes update. Progress report on the themes agenda. With the 2021 summit, the government has been able to reconnect with the private sector. According to Governor Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State has set off an ambitious plan for its development over the next decade. By 2030, the state, which has the fifth largest economy in Africa, will have a running city-wide network of color-coded metro lines that will move over 34.5 million people monthly and cut travel time in the metropolis drastically. By 2030, Lagos will be a smart city fully covered by a network of several thousands of kilometers of fiber optic infrastructure that will carry broadband internet into homes, offices and schools. The foundation for these is already being laid by the current administration. If effectively implemented, the various recommendations of the 2021 Ehingbeti will no doubt help accelerate the socio-economic development and growth of Lagos. As we look forward to the 2022 summit to focus on sustainable socio-economic growth to discuss the dream future of Lagos, with the theme centered on Lagos 2022-2055 charting the path to sustainable socio-economic growth. It is believed that Lagos will continue to do well.
That we are doing in Ehingbeti, with the success stories that we can hear, you just must continue. There's no other way to it. Ehingbeti is the way to go. I want to support this program with all the strength I have. That is the way forward.
Lagos State deserves the credit. The private sector, I think, is also recognizing this. And in a small country like the Netherlands, we have a government also far from being perfect. But what we try to do is facilitate private sector initiatives, innovation, and to make also the Netherlands more resilient for the future. And exactly that is what Lagos State is trying to do for all Lagosians in the future. So that is something really encouraging, and I hope that the new economic summit will contribute to this.
This meeting is to announce that Ehingbeti is coming again, October 11 to October 12, to celebrate that plan and to give account again to Ehingbeti as a summit what Lagos has done with all the resolutions that we've had. So, welcome every one of you as we look forward to seeing you at Ehingbeti 2022 to celebrate Lagos as a planning city, to celebrate Lagos as a forward-looking city, to celebrate Lagos as a leading city in Africa, and to celebrate Lagos as indeed a national asset.
If you look at all of the presentations made here today, they are very good, and they show that Ehingbeti is not just what anybody can describe as a mere talk shop. Ehingbeti is a space for action, a statement of all the good things and the passion that all of us we have for Lagos. And on that note, I would like to say that on October 11, it will be very great to see all of you and more of our people coming to look at Ehingbeti and what we have for Lagos 2022 to 2052.
Themes update. Progress report on the themes agenda. Ehingbeti is an unending dialogue in the quest for social, economic, and infrastructural development in the state. The summit, hosted by successive government in Lagos State since the beginning of the Fourth Republic, has consistently redefined the dynamics of public-private sector collaboration for development across social and economic indices in Lagos State. Since 2000, Ehingbeti has gained useful insights from innumerable business and political leaders, renowned economists, notable development experts, and outstanding scholars who have participated from different parts of the world. And that's it on Themes Update for today. Thank you for being part of the program. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Been to many places.